Hello there. My name is Latrina, and a few days ago, my son reached out to offer you all at Brightspot a free video showing you things you can do to improve your online presence. So, this is the video that we've made for you. As he mentioned on the call, it's a free video. We don't sell anything in the video. We believe strongly givers gain. So, in our free time, we make a few of these and offer them to small businesses like ourselves to hopefully bring value and service to their businesses and communities. So your feedback would be greatly appreciated. It's the only way we can figure out if we're making these in a helpful way. So please let us know afterwards you watched it, and if you any tips that you can share, any feedback would be greatly appreciated. So let's get started. So what I'm going to cover for you is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you to have. We'll take a look at your company's online presence at Brightspot and make recommendations for improvement if I see any that could boost your business. So content is anything on your website. It's the images, the videos, the words. It's anything that's on your website, right? You want to have a sufficient amount of content because this allows you to grab all of the descriptions, the relevant keywords, so that Google can figure out what it is you do and include you in the search results as appropriate. Ideally, your homepage should have at least 1,500 words and your back pages at least 500. There are other factors as well, but these are very heavily weighed factors that I'm sharing. Citations are also important. These are listings you get in directories, and they include your business name, address, and phone number. You want to have as many of these as you can get because these are going to help you to outrank your competition. To Google, it's important to see that a business is legitimate, and one way to know if a business is legitimate or not is how many references they have on the internet to their business. How consistent it is. Is their business name, address, phone number showing up consistently, and is it pretty prominent on the internet? Then finally, backlinks are important. These are very important. In fact, these are placement of your website on other websites. So if you have a Facebook page, LinkedIn, Instagram that are pointing to your website, these are considered backlinks because they direct traffic away from those sites to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website actually becomes. But not all backlinks are created equal, so it's important to make sure that they are related to painting and remodeling, home improvement, home renovation, those kinds of things, because that's your niche, right? You wouldn't have it on a pizza restaurant. But the thing to know about Google is that they place extreme emphasis on how many backlinks a business has, because to Google, it shows their trustworthiness. It shows that one business trusts another business enough to allow them to place their website on it. So to Google, a business that has lots of backlinks is a very trustworthy business. So when I do a search in Google for painting contractors in Austin, we're presented with some ads. Usually the ads are at the top of the page as shown here, and then there's some at the bottom as well, I'm sure. Yep. And what we know is that some people won't see these ads because a lot of people these days have ad blockers. So we try to show businesses things they can do organically, naturally to boost their business. And one of those is to take advantage and optimize your listing with Google and your website so that you can be better ranked and show up when people are doing a search. So the area that I'm showing you right now is called the Map Pack. This is where Google places who they perceive to be the top ranking businesses for the keywords searched. In this case, painting contractors for Austin, okay? One thing I'm going to point out, however, is that one of these businesses is vulnerable right now. For some reason, their website has been lost and they don't have a website. To me and to others in our profession, we consider this to be low-hanging fruit, meaning it would be pretty easy for another business to come and bump them out of their place, okay? Just because they're currently not optimized for Google. As we move further down the page, Google continues to rank businesses. You want to find your business listed on the first few pages because as you move further away, less traffic, less visibility for your company, okay? So if you think about the last time you did a Google search, you probably clicked on the first few pages and you might have even clicked here in the map pack, okay? 30 to 40% of the traffic actually happens right here in that small area. So let's take a look at your website. First of all, it's very well organized. I like that. I've seen some businesses with very busy websites and it's very hard to know where to click, where to start. But yours is very well organized. I would recommend having a contact form. I see get an estimate buttons here and call us buttons, but studies have shown that websites that have a call out or a contact form right away on the page tends to get more leads and customers. So it doesn't have to be elaborate. It can just be a box where you're collecting name, email, phone number. That way you get leads right away. Sometimes people call, as you probably have experienced, or they hang up too soon, or they leave a voice message that you can't really understand. So at least this way you're giving them an opportunity to leave their information right away. And to you, that becomes a hot lead, okay, that you can follow up with right away. The other thing I'm noticing is you don't have a lot of content. Definitely content is going to be important because it'll allow you to rank higher for these keywords that you're looking to showcase, right? So you do painting, staining, pressure washing, carpentry. You want to be able to rank highly for these. And the way to do that is to have enough content so that you can speak regularly, frequently on your page about it, as well as highlight them with keyword headings and tags, okay? Same thing for your images. Let's take a peek here. Save your images with keywords. You see here there are random characters for this image. Save it with a keyword that highlights what it is you're pointing out. So interior painting, Austin, Texas, for example. Home painting, Austin, Texas. That helps you to rank higher as well for the keywords that you're wanting to rank for. And you do a lot of things. So you want to take advantage of the opportunity to rank for those, highlight those things, and give the Google bots an opportunity to grab those from your website. If you don't have a lot of content, you're not really driving them to your website. They come to your website, they hop right off because there's not a lot of content. However, on the other side of that, if you have a lot of content, they're going to come to your website more frequently. They're going to stay on it long enough to grab all of these essential keywords to describe what it is you do. The other thing is I would sort of move this logo. I like your logo, by the way, but I would move it over just a tad so that it's not covering up some of your menu, okay? I think for now that's it. Let's look at your data. So right now on a scale of 1 to 100, you're ranking at a 0.4 as far as backlink profile, and that's because you have very few backlinks. Remember, backlinks measure popularity and trustworthiness. You had 900 at one time, you're down to 57, so to Google, it looks like your trust level has dropped, and that's something to be mindful of, okay? Same thing for your referring domains and citations. You want to be prominent on the internet. You right now only have 21 referring domains to your website where you had 77 before. Always be adding these, okay? You do have quite a few keywords that you're ranking for. Let's see, but you're ranking kind of high on the list. Low on the list. So for Austin Painters, 150 people searched that. You're number 17 on that list. Painting Contractor Austin, 100 people searched that. You're number 17. Painters Austin, Texas, 300 people search that every month. You're number 25. Painters in Austin, 500 people search that every month, but you're number 27. If you think about this, when people get search results, they're likely not to be clicking on the number 25th or 27th contractor on that list, right? So you want to be higher up on the list. And one way, again, it all ties back to content and those backlinks, okay? So you definitely want to be spending time getting your content up and getting those keywords throughout your page. Side-by-side comparison right now, I'm looking at comparing you to someone that's on that front page of Google. For organic traffic, you're measuring at a 45, somewhere in the 40s, 50s, and text painting is getting more around the 500s, high 400s sometimes, okay? So you have a considerable gap that you can close. Hopefully this feedback will help you to do so. Please let me know if you watched it. I hope this has been helpful to you. Feedback is important to us. So shoot us some feedback. And also, if you have any questions whatsoever, anything I can clarify for you, please let me know. Be happy to do that for you. In the meantime, have a lovely weekend. And I wish you much continued success for Bright Spot Painting and Remodeling. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.